Welcome everybody to the channel. If you're new, you're welcome. It's obviously expect to see from the BBC. Sorry about the dark sunglasses, but can't find my sunglasses anywhere. So I've got these pink ones, kiddies ones, whatever. But anyway, at least the Pink Panther was pink anyway. But the Panther, yeah, Pink Panther. Yes. So anyway, thanks again to all the people new to the channel. Obviously, I've been talking about BBC for some time, and just getting used to this long tripod kind of thing and selfie stick, what you want to call them. I'm in a hotel now, just about to get back back home for after a bit of a break on weekends and stuff. And I'm just going into Wolverhampton now to do one or two things, and I just thought I'd make a video because my laptop went down when I'm on holiday and I couldn't get it fixed and stuff. It's crashed and stuff, so I couldn't do many videos what I wanted to do at Western Superman. So you have to understand that I was struggling to sort of do some videos, which was a shame, but I'm going again in August maybe for a weekend and stuff, and I'll do some more photographs of the place on the beach and stuff like that. But as I said, it was just a bit of a break for me, and just to get away from the grind, as you call it, to recharge your batteries, kind of thing, that kind of stuff. And I'm just heading into Wolverhampton now to pay my respects to one of my family on the grave, put some flowers on the grave and stuff and everything else. I do want to thank Paul, all things, I can't remember Paul's website now, not website, it's YouTube channel. I'll have to, he goes to graveyards of famous people, and he went to Pink Panther, Peter Sellers a few weeks ago, and I just forgot to say a thank you to him. So if you do see this, Paul, and thanks for going to Peter's grave. And I'm going to do a video about it and sort of do a link to his channel. Because obviously I'm a big Peter Sellers fan, and obviously the Pink Panther. But of course, with my laptop going down, I can't get into my editing stuff and all the rest of it. So I just got to bang a phone on and just talk to yourself on this little bit of a phone and stuff. And so anyway, it's not a problem. But anyway, it's just a chat to see what I've been up to, and trying to have one or two new things on the channel. I'm trying to get onto Facebook, but I don't really want to go onto Facebook, but trying to get into touch with Andy the cabbie and stuff, and have a chat to Andy and stuff like this, and one or two other people. But I'm not a great fan of Facebook, or Meta, whatever it's called now. But anyway, folks, it's just an update. Like I said, I've been away. I'm just chilling out a bit and going back to my hotel in Wolverhampton. I may do a couple of videos there when I'm in Wolverhampton. And I lost my sunglasses, so as I said, I can't really. I don't want to hide my face anymore, really, but my face belongs to me, not YouTube. It's not a great face as it is. So anyway, I wanted to say one or two other things about obviously this Schofield affair, this inquiry into the ITV situation. It's nothing to do like Savile. I mean, obviously people in television land, like the BBC, covered about a lot of Savile stuff, really did. But in some respects, ITV are getting investigated, because if there's any criminal activity went on, and ITV tried to cover it up, or wanted to cover it up, or whatever, news people knew about it, what was going on, and Schofield himself was, if he's squeaky clean, fair enough. But when I was watching one or two channels on YouTube, and especially Penny Bunny, she's doing some great work, and other people, I just can't remember some of the channels to give them a shout out. But a lot of people have been investigated and thinking one or two things about what happened, similar to the Savile thing on BBC television, of course. But ITV obviously are having an inquiry. They're on an inquiry now to to go through it. If there's any criminal action, it'll come out, I suppose, eventually in time. There's a lot of stuff people are investigating on it. At the same time, what I understand is that why they keep calling this guy who's involved in the Schofield affair Mr. X or something, or not naming him. I'm not going to name him here, but I can understand whatever you're going through. It's but if there's nothing happened, nothing untoward, nothing illegal's happened, well, you come out as gay, or you come out as a relationship with everything's fine. Why is the point of saying Mr. X and Mr. involved in when they're having this inquiry? Why do they talk about Mr. X as Mr. X? I'm not going to mention his name. He was involved with Schofield, because Schofield has come on BBC television, done an interview, and it's more or less like the interview with Prince Andrew when they got interviewed. It was absolutely to me a crazy interview, that what he said, and but everybody gets under stress. Everybody. That's why I've gone away for the weekend, to sort of stress out. I've got a lot of things in my life. Everybody has problems, and you just try and sort them out, the best way you can. So that's what I've been doing, just getting away for the weekend. And of course, my laptop didn't want to know. So I was going to do some filming on the beach and stuff like that, and having a bit of documentary around Weston-super-Mare. But it's quite. I like the place, but the point is, it's like I said, everything's like a bit quiet, I suppose. And when you get the sun, you can't beat that. But at the same time, it was just a bit of a break, And like I say, I will get back and do some more videos, and maybe do one later on when I go to this graveyard I'm going to today, because I do want to thank Paul, who visited Peter's grave recently, Peter Sellers, and I'll give him a shout out for that, and thanks, Paul. I meant to give him some cash, to sort of thanks for going there. I did wanting to go there because it's down in London somewhere. Is it Surrey, the other side of London, and to somebody who did the graveyard investigation, and I can see it now, and I know where it is and stuff, and I've seen it on video, and really I can't afford to go down there, to be honest with you, to go down and see the grave, but I'd like to one day maybe. And thanks, Paul, for what he did with that, to visit his grave, and I really appreciate that. And I may get one myself to pay my respects, to his grave, because Peter's coming up to now. He would have been almost 100, so it's 100 years. Because he was only 54 when he died. He's only 54 years old. He was 54 years old. So it was 40 years ago when he died. 40 years ago. That's 1994. So he's coming out at 94. It would have been maybe a bit older than 94, maybe 95. It would have been, quite elderly now. But anyway, I'll look into that, and I will thank Paul. Thank you very much. And the next thing obviously I want to do is obviously move on with the channel. I'm still going to do BBC, but to get another channel going, to increase the interest more and stuff like that. But anyway, folks, thanks again for tuning into my bit of a rant, I suppose, about the BBC. I suppose nothing's going to change, but this inquiry with Schofield may have some bearing on what they're going to do with the TV license in time. It will come out what's happened with ITV, and of course, if it is any untoward happened and they do get to a criminal case, well, it's another Savile, isn't it? Another cover up by a TV company. And it's not nice to happen to anybody, what's happened, if it has happened, of course. And may have to, the whole licensing situation may have be looked into, and the management side of ITV and other companies, television companies. So that could spur on sort of the end of the TV license kind of thing. So Well, it's going to happen anyway. You know, I mean, it's going to happen anyway. The TV license is going to go. It's just a matter of time now because, like I said to you before, you're not watching, you're not paying, and that's it. Not watching, you're not paying. There's other things. There's so many things now you can watch. I mean, I've been away on holiday and about a week's break, well, just under a week's break, and there's so many things you do sort of miss in some respects. But when I went for a break and stuff, I got away from the television for a week. You know what I mean? And but there's so much stuff on your phone. If you got a phone with you, you don't need a television set. If you got a laptop with you, mine broke down. But if you got a tablet, if you go into a hotel in this hotel, I mean, they've got no TV in this hotel, but I've got my phone, and everything you need is on your phone, basically. And that's what the situation needs to happen with people. And the younger generation, rather than me, I'm 70 now, but the younger generation, say 18s to 22, 23, 25s, they've lived on the phone from an early childhood. So they're not going to be coming home to watch BBC television programmes, the terrestrial programmes. They've got to wake up to people. I mean, YouTube, where I'm on now, YouTube is great for me. I've got everything I need on YouTube, everything I ever need. But, at one time BBC was saying you're not allowed to watch YouTube. You need a TV license to watch YouTube. All this kind of stuff on letters you get. Oh, you're not allowed to watch YouTube. It's live. It's not live. It's live television kind of thing. But if I went to watch Andy's live show, say on a Thursday night, which I couldn't do because I was away on holiday, but say Andy the Cabbie's live phone-in show, not phone-in, live chat, and anybody else is doing a live chat, it's live, but nothing to do with BBC, nothing to do with that. They don't have to own anything what was on YouTube live if you're paying a live session with a YouTuber who's going live and talking. So these days, the BBC, will have to move on. I mean, the iPlayer will eventually become that situation where it's going to be on subscription. The terrestrial television, the aerial television, what comes into your well, there's no aerial in here. There's no television in here, to be honest with you. There's no television. But the point was, I don't miss it because it's got Wi-Fi. So you just bang on your phone, and it's there on your phone. It's like carrying a portable television around with you. And if the BBC want to say, well, everybody's got a phone has to have a TV license. It's just the same thing as having it saying, well, you got a TV, you got to have a TV license. So are the government going to say, right, yes, we agree with the BBC, if everybody's got a phone, you got to pay tax, you got to pay to watch BBC television on it. So it is out of date completely, and people have a choice to watch what they want to watch. Anyway, folks, I've rabbited a bit now, so I'm just going to get back to Wolverhampton, or back to Wolverhampton, a bit back to my hometown, and just have a bit of a tour around Molyneux, my football ground. I can see I've got my football shirt on here, my football, if we can get it, I can't get it with this tripod, I can't get it. Got to lose a bit of bloody weight. There's my Wolves shirt there. It's a bit of an old one, but I'll go and see if I can get a new Wolves shirt. Maybe, I don't know. Sorry about the pink glasses. I look a bit of a kid, don't I? You know what I mean? Stupid. But anyway, who knows? Anyway, folks, thanks again. I will see you in a few days when I get back home and do some more videos and stuff. And but anyway, folks. Like I say, give us a thumbs up to the video if you like it, and look at some more of my videos. If you want to become license free, like Inspector C, because I am Inspector C. This is Inspector C with the pink glasses, Inspector C. I haven't got my moustache because I have a false one, but it dropped off. I can't find it, wherever it bloody is. But I will get another one because I am still carrying on the Inspector C, the BBC, reform the BBC with Inspector C. So anyway, if you like the videos, please give us a like, a thumbs up, subscribe, it would be great, because obviously I want to try and grow the channel and be more informative and things, and some other things, like I say. But everything I've done, it's done to sort of help people just become license free, and that's what it's all about, folks. So anyway, Thanks again. I will see you on the next one. Bye now.